There's two ways to become a SEAL. You either go in as an enlisted person, which is somebody basically without a college degree. That's like the grunts of the world. Those are the enlisted community. And then you have the officer side, which is somebody who at a minimum needs to have like a college degree to apply. You go to like officer school. And in the SEAL teams, there's like a tiny, tiny number of officer SEALs and a massive number of enlisted SEALs. But they're two very different pathways into training. If you go the officer route, it's practically like a political appointment just to get an opportunity. Like it's so difficult to even get a chance to try out. And it's because there's just like a handful of spots available. So you have all these people on the enlisted side who actually have college degrees and could easily like become an officer in the military who, let's say, have other opportunities that they could pursue with their college degree, but they want to be a SEAL. And so you have this big number of people that are electing to go be enlisted to try out to be SEALs. And that's important because it makes the enlisted side super competitive. And you all just show up for the class in San Diego that technically is 6 months long before you even join the Navy. You need to basically compete for a spot to even have a chance to try out. And there's a whole application process before you've joined the Navy that can take years. And then let's say you get your chance as an enlisted person. First, you got to go to boot camp. That's 2 months in Chicago. At the end of boot camp, at least when I went through, you go to this other school, which is like a prep school. It's another 2 months in Chicago. Mind you, you haven't even started training yet. This is like potentially a year of pre-Navy. And now you're 4 months into like you're in the Navy, but you're not really in SEAL training yet. You go to this prep school where you like learn how to swim and run. Professional coaches work with you. The Navy invests a lot of money in getting you really strengthened up and mentally strengthened, because following the prep school, you go to San Diego where you go through what's regarded as like the hardest part of SEAL training. It's called BUDS, B-U-D-S. And it stands for Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL School. And it's basically, imagine whatever you think of as boot camp, like military boot camp, make it not 2 months long, but 6 months long, and make it like 1,000 times more difficult. It's like intense, grueling, physical, emotional, and mental, like torture. And that's the part where everybody drops out. And then once you finish that, you go to advanced training. You're still not a SEAL yet. It's another 6 months of like learning how to actually do the job. So BUDS is like, can you handle it? Advanced training or SEAL qualification training is, I'm going to teach you how to shoot a gun with surgical precision. I'm going to teach you how to jump out of a plane. I'm going to teach you how to like use this technology, because you need to know how to do the job. And then after that, you go to like, or we did anyways, I don't know if they do this now. You go to like a language school for a month, or you'll go to like a medical school or some sort of school to give you additional qualifications. And then you go to your team. And so all told, you have about 2 years from I want to be a Navy SEAL to I am now a Navy SEAL. 2 years is usually the mark.